Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I go into my Shaw Brother film collection, just want to talk a bit about the Kung Fu days of Jackie Chan. And I want to talk especially about this film, one of my favorite of all time, and it is my surname on YouTube. So it is The Fearless Hyena, that star, and that is directed by Jackie Chan. So yeah, it's a pretty cool fact that this movie that was released in 1980 in Hong Kong, well, first of all, it broke all box office record at a time, and it is also the first time that Jackie Chan had full freedom over a movie, because before that, the company that produced this movie did not give Jackie Chan the full freedom of his film. The director and the president of the company was Lo Wei, which was the Bruce Lee director of Chinese Connection and The Big Boss. And obviously, when Jackie Chan arrived in that company, he wanted Jackie to look a bit like Bruce Lee, and obviously it didn't work because Jackie is the opposite. But before I talk more about this film, like I said, when it was released in 1980, it broke all box office record that was held by two of Jackie Chan film. It was 1978, Snake and Eagle Shadow and Drunken Master. Those two films were shot by Young Wu Ping, of the Matrix fame. And like I said, those are the two films that put Jackie Chan on the map, well, the Hong Kong map and Hong Kong cinema map. So 1978, Snake and Eagle Shadow, which is a pretty good film, and Drunken Master, 1979. When those two films came out, Jackie Chan, had the success that he wanted for years, and like I said, he went back to the Lo Wei company and produced, and not produced, but I mean directed and starred in that classic film, The Fearless Hyena, which again destroyed the box office record of those two films. And a lot of the time when we talk about Jackie Chan old kung fu film, those two films came out a lot, but we don't talk a lot about The Fearless Hyena, which is, like I said, one of my favorite films, and a lot of incredible kung fu sequence and action in that movie. Just to finish here, like I said, Young Wu Ping directed those two films, but the company that produced those two films was Seasonal Film. It's a big-time independent company at the time, because the Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest were the two biggest, but there were a couple of independent company that produced kung fu films, and Seasonal Film produced those two great films, and they have the cool fact that they're the first one, who put Jackie Chan on the map, and they also put this guy on the map, Jean-Claude Van Damme, because Seasonal Film try also to broke into the American market, and the movie here is No Retreat, No Surrender. A pretty cheesy film, but pretty also good 80s action movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. All right. Before those two films, like I said, Jackie was like in the early 70s a stuntman. He did stunt with Bruce Lee on his two of his biggest film, Enter the Dragon and the Chinese Connection. But his first true leading role was here, the Cub Tiger from Guangdong. It's pretty hard to find this movie right now. It's probably was made in 1974 or 75 after Bruce Lee's death, which was June 1973, and it's a pretty cool film. It's hard to have a clean edition, with a nice print of this film, but if you're a Jackie Chan fan, you own it to yourself to have this movie in your collection. It's his first real movie, when he has a leading role. But the film that made him discovered by Lo Wei, that enrolled him with Lo Wei, was this one. It's a John Woo film, Hand of Death. He also plays with Sammo Hung and Yong Biao, his two Peking opera brothers, and it's a pretty cool film. He plays the right hand man of the hero, and Sammo Hung plays the right hand man of the bad guy. So those were his two early films, and when he did that movie, he was enrolled into the Lo Wei company, and Lo Wei, when he was with Lo Wei, he did a lot of great kung fu film, but they were they had not the success that the company wanted in the box office. So, but there were some great movies. Dragon Fist, one of his best low-way film. He's pretty serious in that film, but the action is pretty cool. To Kill with Intrigue, it's an okay film, but not one of his best. This one is pretty cool. Jackie Chan, Shaolin Wooded Man. You know, he plays a mute in that film, and he is trained by a guy at the Shaolin Temple, and he goes back for revenge. Pretty classic tale, but very cool film. Spiritual Kung Fu. Very nice film also. Just want to show you guys my Hong Kong Legend edition. This one is probably one of his best pre-success, film. Jackie Chan, Snake and Crane, Arts of Shaolin. Very nice film. It's maybe the film that he had the most freedom, before he was a star. I think Louis, team Jackie Chan up with another young director at the company, and they had the chance, to create a incredible choreography. Very nice film. So Snake and Crane out of Shaolin. Oh yeah, 3D film. Magnificent Bodyguard. Pretty rare film also. This is the Hong Kong Legend edition, the Ultra Bit edition. Like I said, Hong Kong Legend is the best company out there to have, a truly remastered print of their films. So, and also special features. So yeah, pretty cool film here. And I have also Spiritual Kung Fu, which I have in an American version that I've just shown. But this one is the Hong Kong Legend. Better version, obviously. So those were all, in the low-way film that Jackie Chan, made for low-way. And those films became popular after the releases of those two films. And obviously, I'll finish with this one, 1980, The Fearless Hyena. Cool fact about this film. Probably you guys are asking why I have this manga here. Well, the Dragon Ball creator, Akira Toriyama, is well known to and went on record to say that most of his inspiration for creating Goku and the Dragon Ball series was that film. And if some of you guys watch this movie and know about the Dragon Ball series, you probably right now say, yeah, the Jackie Chan character pretty much resembles Goku's character in Dragon Ball. He's a happy-go-lucky guy, and also the training sequence. The old master resembled the master in Dragon Ball. This guy here is the main bad guy in the movie. He plays also the leading bad guy against Jet Li in Once Upon a Time in China. One of my favorite bad guy, pretty skilled guy on Kung Fu. This is the Hong Kong Legend edition. This one was the first edition I got for this film. Just a quick look here, guys. It's the UK version, and look, it says special edition, but it is not a special edition. A lot of those Kung Fu films, they put special edition on the cover, but it is not. It's a decent copy, but it's not as good picture quality wise and audio wise to this one here. And last but not least, it's I imported this version of the Fearless Hyena from France, and a lot of you guys will say, well, we don't care about a French film or a French version of the film. You're probably right, guys, but if you're a collector like me, and yeah, I'm also speaking French, it's a pretty cool version because it has the same quality of audio and picture quality of the Hong Kong Legend, plus the art, the box art is pretty incredible. And it has also a lot of special features. I've noticed that a lot of the UK and French edition of those Kung Fu films and samurai films are pretty much the best out there. Right now here in the United States we got Dragon Dynasty label, which is pretty nice, but it's not as good as was the Hong Kong Legend and those French editions. So guys, hope you enjoyed. Next video will be my Shaw Brothers films. Alright, have a good day.